set forth. To begin traveling. They set forth on their travel in early November. Look ahead. To think about what may happen in the future. We need to look ahead to decide how to expand our company. Get across. To make people understand something. He is not very good at getting his ideas across. Get at. To touch or to reach something. Put the chocolates on a high shelf where the kids can't get at. Make for. Move forward to some place. Everyone made for the exit as soon as the movie was over. Set out. To leave a place and begin a journey. We'll set out as soon as it's completely light. Get away. To leave or to escape from a place or a person. I can't get away from the office until 7. Go after. To try to catch or stop someone. She left the room in tears, so I went after her. Go about. To deal with something. You are not going about the job in the right way. Set off. To start a journey or trip. We ate a healthy breakfast before we set off. Let off. Cause to explode or release. Please stand back when you let off firecrackers. Look forward. To anticipate something with pleasure. She is looking forward to visiting her friends this weekend. Look around. To visit a place and look at the things in it. I will spend all day looking around this place. Look at. To think about the subject carefully. I saw some flowers in the garden and went to look at them. Look after. To watch or take care of someone or something. I looked after my friend's dog when she is away. Let down. Fail to support or help. My family never let me down in any difficult times. Let in. Let someone come in. She opened the main window to let in the fresh air. Read for. To study for something. We are reading for our maths exams. Read over. To read something quickly from start to end. You should read over the assessment test when you are finished. Read back. To read some information again and again. Please read back the message text.
Keep to. Persist in or continue. It is important to keep to the rules of the game. You've got to keep to the speed limit of the car. Read off. Read someone information that is printed or displayed on something. The class teacher read off the list of names of the students. The engineer read off the temperatures one by one. Ask after. To ask for information about something. She greeted warmly and asked after our families. He always asks after you in his letters. Run after. To chase someone or something. I wish my cat wouldn't run after cars. She has spent her whole life running after fame and fortune. Make over. Do again. She received a cosmetic makeover as a birthday gift. Everyone's favorite bike is back with 21st century makeover. Run away. To escape or to leave unexpectedly. I ran away from home when I was 17. Three years ago, I ran away to Europe to live with a circus. Pass away. To die. He unfortunately passed away last night. My mom passed away last year. Above all. Before anything else. Any furniture you buy must be cheap, attractive, and above all durable. Sam is hardworking, cheerful, and above all honest. At all. Not at all. Sickness is felt, but health not at all. Politics does not seem to interest him at all. Do without. Manage without something one needs. She can't do without an assistant. We can't do without the help of your organization.
Hold back. To stop something from moving forward. She was unable to hold back her tears. He could no longer hold back his anger. Sit back. To relax or to make no effort. Sit back, relax and enjoy the movie. He sat back on his sofa and started to read. Pick out. To choose something or someone from a group of people. He picked out the sweetest peach for me. From all the kittens, we picked out the smallest one to take home. Hold on. To maintain a firm grasp or to keep and retain. It is very windy, you'd better hold onto your jacket. The kid held onto his father tightly as he was leaving a house. Go through. To study or consider something in detail. I always start my day by going through the messages. She went through the business accounts looking for evidences of fraud. Turn over. To change position or to reverse it. I am turning the job over to you. She sat down and turned over her book pages. Go over. To examine or look at something in a careful way. I always go over my test papers just before I go for an exam. My manager goes over each report in detail. Break out. To escape from a situation or place or to begin to have a rash on skin. Some prisoners broke out from jail. Soaps make my face break out. Come over. To visit or to travel. Why don't you come over to US in the summer? Her parents came over from Poland during the summer vacation. Turn down. To reject or refuse or to reduce volume. He offered her a trip to Switzerland but she turned it down. Please turn the television volume down.
Move up. To change position or to go to higher level. Move up Sam, and let him sit down. Sugar prices are beginning to move up. Give back. To return something or to allow someone. I packed his bag and gave it back to him. The operation gave him back the use of his fingers. Get in. To enter or to become friendly. Get in the car and just go. We barred the door to stop anyone getting into the room. Turn around. To move in different direction or to improve. She turned around and waved good
Bye.
as the train left. The government has achieved a remarkable turn around in the past year. Bring up. To care for a child or to raise a subject. She brought up 6 children alone. I don't like bringing up, but you still owe me a notebook. Look down. To feel that someone is less important than you. A lot of people look down on smoking. Some people look down on anyone that is different from them. Come into. To inherit something or to enter a new place or position. My father just come into a fortune of diamonds. As we drove over the hill, the ocean came into view. Take out. To permanently remove something or to remove belonging. How many teeth did the dentist take out? Would you like to eat your sandwich here or take it out? Come back. To return or to move back. The color came back to her cheeks. I will come back and pick you up in half an hour. Get through. To succeed in something. She got all her students through the exams. Let's start. There is a lot to get through. Go along. To agree to something that someone else wants. She made up the interesting story as she went along. If I want the job, I have to accept the stress that goes along with it. Set about. To start to do or to attack someone. He set about me with a knife. She said about the business of clothing store. Put off. To postpone or to delay. We had put off our wedding until December. He keeps putting off going to the doctor. Turn off. To stop someone or something. They have turned off the water while they repair a pipe. Please turn off the television before you go to sleep. Give in. To admit defeat or to agree to do something. He nagged me so much for a new car that I eventually gave in. I need to save my money, but I gave in and bought some movie tickets. Move out. To leave a place. They moved out of my office on Wednesday. We are moving out of this flat soon. Break off. To separate or to end a relationship. She broke off a piece of chocolate bar and gave it to me. They have broken off their marriage. Get through. To succeed in something. She got all her students through the exams. Let's start. There is a lot to go through. Give out. To stop working or to distribute. One of the rail engine gave out in mid-track. They gave out free toffees in the park. Come off. To become separate from something or to happen as planned. A button had came off my jacket. The meeting never come off as planned. Take in. Absorb something into the body or mind. Fish takes in oxygen through their gills. She took in every detail of her appearance.
Bear with. Be patient. She is under a lot of stress, just bear with her. Hold back from. Not allow yourself to do something. The dam was not strong enough to hold back the flood. Bottle away. Store up. She kept her feelings bottled away. Zone out. Dissociate yourself from a situation. Sorry, I just zoned out for a moment. Wrap up. Cover in paper. She wrapped up the gift just before going to the birthday party. Jerk around. Behave stupidly. She is jerking him around. Kill off. Reduce population by hunting, pollution or development, etc. There used to be a lot of foxes around there, but most of them killed off. Pair off. Being in a romantic relationship. They paired off shortly after starting college. Pass out. Distribute. The professor hasn't finished passing out the test papers. Prey upon. Exploit or harm. Eagles prey upon on rodents and small birds. Hand back. Return something. She picked up the wallet and handed back to him. Leave out. To omit or not mention. Leave me out of this quarrel, please. Mix up. To mistake one thing or person for another. Someone has mixed up all the job application forms. Nod off. To fall asleep. I was practically nodding off in that meeting. Own up. To admit or confess something. She broke the window glass, but so far she hasn't owned up. Rely on. To count on or to trust. My father relied on me for financial support. Stick up for. To defend. It is sweet the way she sticks up for her little sister. Take after. To resemble in appearance or character. She takes after her mother. Use up. To finish product. We used up the last of the flour when we made the cake. Ease off. To gradually stop or become less. The rain had eased off.
Act up. To behave badly or misbehave. Students were afraid and tried to act up. Add up. To make sense or calculate. His horror story just doesn't add up. Back away. To move away from something or someone. The cat backed away when it saw the stranger. Beat down. To weaken. The constant criticism on her grades beat down her confidence. Cut down. To reduce the amount or size of something. He decided to cut down his salt and sugar intake. Cut out. To remove or eliminate something. He cut out all the junk food from his diet. Deal with. To handle or manage a situation. She had to deal with difficult customer calls at workplace. Die down. To become less intense or loud. The noise from the construction site died down in the afternoon. Ease up. To relax or become less strict. I wish his manager would ease up on him a little bit. End up. To eventually reach to a place or a situation. If we don't hurry up, we will end up missing the music concert.
To mix in. To add a liquid or some other substance to another. Mash the mangoes to a pulp and then mix in the milk. To eat up. To eat all the food on your plate. Ronaldo is a good boy, he's eaten up all his food. To bolt down. To eat very quickly. Jack is so hungry, so he bolted down his breakfast. To boil down. To reduce the amount of liquid by cooking it. Boil down the jam in the pan until it becomes thicker. To water down. To dilute or to add water in any food or drink. You have to water down the medicine before drinking it. To dig in. To start eating. The food looks absolutely delicious, let's dig in. To fill someone up. To get the feeling that your stomach is full. That cheese sandwich really filled me up. To wolf down. To eat something at great speed. We headed back to our home to wolf down our delicious dinner. To gobble down. To eat something very quickly. Mary gobbled down the French fries and burger. To pick at. To eat a little bit of food as you are not interested. He sat at the table in silence, picked at his lunch.